This is the 11.3 guided practice with Mr. V. I'm going to be doing the evens. If you can tell me what this is from, this meme, I will give you a piece of candy. No looking. All right. So up here I have just a picture of my notes, and I'm going to be doing the evens. So I need to find out what this angle and this angle are. So they're on opposite sides, and then they're on the outside. So that means they are alternate exterior angles. So I would go and I'd look for alternate exterior angles. So that means they would be congruent. So that would mean this angle down here would be also equal to 101 degrees. Same thing for number 4. Number 4, we don't, none of these up here can explain number 4, because you should already know number 4, and that's vertical angles. So if you need to write that in your notes, go ahead. Those are vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent, so that would mean it's 86 degrees. On this guy right here, these angles here with this transversal, they're on opposite sides and they're on the exterior. So alternate exterior means they're congruent. So what we would need to do here is 11x plus 6, set that equal to 12x plus 2, because they're going to be the same. We're going to find out what x is and then plug it into one of these to find out the measurement. So I am going to minus 11x. So I'll have 6 is equal to x plus 2. And then x is going to equal 4. So then I'll plug that into this one right here. So if I plug that in, that'll be 44 plus 6. So that'll be 50. So that means this angle right here is 50 degrees. And so that would mean that this angle right here is 50 degrees. We can check our answer by plugging it into this other one. So x, which is just 4 times 12, would be 48. 48 plus 2 is 50 degrees. All right, still got my notes in the upper left here. Number 8, I'm going to realize that these are vertical angles, so I'm going to set them equal to each other. So 120 is equal to x plus 129. I'm going to minus 129 on each side. And I'm going to have x is equal to negative 9. So even though that's a negative, that doesn't mean you know anything. So let's just put this in here. Let's plug it in, see if it works. So that would mean negative 9 plus 129. And that's going to equal 120. So that would equal this one right here, since they're vertical. So you're ready to roll. These are on the outside. And with our transversal, they're alternate, which means they're on separate sides. So what I can do is go alternate exterior. They're congruent. I'm just going to set them equal. So 18x plus 2 is equal to 19x minus 4. I'm going to minus 18x on each side. And so I'll be left with 2 is equal to x minus 4. I'm going to add 4 to each side, so x then is going to be equal to 6. So then you can find out, since these are both the same angles, you just got to plug it into one of them. So I'll need a calculator, but 18 times 6 is equal to 108, plus 2 would be 110. So this angle is going to be 110. I could just plug it into the other one. It'd be 19 times 6. And then minus 4. So what I would get is 19 times 6 is 114. And then minus 4 would be 110 in degrees. So that works. Find the measure of the angle indicated in bold. So in the bold one, that would be this one. And down here would be this one. These are on alternates or opposite sides, but they're on the interior. So that would mean they're alternate interior, and that means they're congruent. So I would do 26x minus 5 is equal to 25x. And then I'm going to keep my negative 5 on this side, and I'm going to minus 26x on each side. So that will leave me with a negative 1x on the right side. Then since that's negative 1, to get rid of it, I can just flip it. So then x is going to be equal to 5. Now I need to plug that into here. So 26 times 5 is equal to 130. And then minus 5 is equal to 125. You can check your answer by taking this x and plugging it into here. And you will also get 125 degrees. All right, so number 14, these are both our corresponding angles. You know that because they're both in the bottom left of that position, of like this position right here. 9x plus 5 is in the bottom left, and this position right here, 10x is on the bottom right position, I should say, not bottom left. There's a bottom right position, so if you were to slide this one up, it would cover that. That being said, that means they're corresponding angles. So we go to corresponding angles, and they are congruent. So what I'm going to do, congruent means they're equal to one another. So I'm going to do 10x is equal to 9x plus 5. I'm going to minus the 9x on each side. So that's going to give me x is equal to 5. Then I gotta remember, plug it in for the bold. So I'm gonna have to plug it in there. And that's gonna give me 9 times 5 is 45 plus the 5 there, which is gonna be 50. So this is gonna be 50 degrees. Again, if you want to, since these angles are corresponding and congruent, you can just plug that in right there and you'll get the same thing. So your final answer right there is 50. Up here is 125. All right, so that's all I got. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me. Have a good night.